Hi, Namaskaram, welcome back. Recently I've got so many questions around Sadhanapada, and just because these questions are very much repetitive in nature, so I thought let's make a video out of it, because while responding it takes some time. So if you have some question with inside your head, we do not have to wait for that. You can just directly watch a video and then you'll get answered in that video. Before watching this video also, I would like to recommend you that if you do not have any question, then depending upon your want, you can watch the entire video as well. But if you have any specific question you want to get answered from that specific questions, there will be timestamp in the description below. You can directly jump into the different segment of this video and watch the answers the questions that you might be having in your head. Okay, so the first question that people mostly asked me was, can I manage my job and studies? So there was one question where someone asked me that, can I manage to get 2 hours minimum for my studies? So I said, usually see, it is possible to manage 2 hours and depending upon certain days, but managing 2 hours every single day is not going to be easy because of the schedule. And also if you have to get some times, then you will have to wake up early morning, as in 4:30 they make you wake up, but if you have to get more time, then you have to wake up 3:30. And some people do wake up 3:30 just to do their extra sadhanas that they are doing. So here mostly you will be focused more on the sadhanas than any other things that you think of doing. In the other way, I would say that if you are coming here, then the entire focus of you must be in the transformation of yourself. It is not like I should be doing some job and then I should be doing. This is not another work. This is a program which is designed to give you the transformation from the within. So if you can give yourself 100%, then only the transformation comes. If you give half and half, then half transformation will come. So do you want half transformation or 100% transformation? That depends upon you again, right? So if you want to get the 100% transformation within yourself, then much attention that you can pay to the process that they are asking you to do, they are asking you to follow, go through, then you will get the most of it. Otherwise, half and half, nothing will happen. When you will go back from this program, you will be again the same, right? So if you are coming here, then I would recommend, do not think anything else that you can manage with this system, this schedule. Only focus on your sadhana and your seva and focus on the program. Then only you will be able to get the most out of this program. That will be my recommendation. Second question was, can I do advanced programs? Yes, I even had this question in my head that can I do advanced programs, they will allow or not. So yes, they will allow to do your advanced programs, except Samyama, because for Samyama it is, they do not make sure that you go through it, because for other programs they make sure that you go through it because of the transformation that they want to bring within yourself. So Sunya and BSP are certain kind of programs that can give you some certain transformation in a certain way. But Samyama is a program for die-hard seekers who not only want well-being, but they want to know their life beyond themselves. Right now, all we know about ourselves is the body and mind, right? But does that mean this is it? So if there is something beyond body and mind exists, and people who believe in it, or people who think it exists, or people who have had already glimpse of it and they want to know more of it, then those are the people who go through Samyama. So Samyama is not a mandatory program for Sadhanapadas, but they allow Sadhanapadas to go through it as well. The only thing that they will ensure that do you have the necessary longing within yourself or not, and then they will allow for Samyama. Or else if you are coming here just the sake of well-being or mental stability, Samyama is not a thing for you. It is just going to be a waste of time if you go for Samyama. If your basic idea of Sadhanapada, or if you are coming here as an well-being, human, like health or mental health, wealth or mental stability or emotional stability, for all this reason, Samyama is not as a program. Samyama is only for those who want to explore those dimensions of life which are beyond our physical nature. So except that, all the other programs you will be allowed to do. In third question, I think most people asked is about the finance or something. Just a second. Yeah. Third question, people mostly ask how much it will cost. So Sadhanapada as a program, it will cost nothing to you. Everything will be free, accommodations, your beddings, water, there will be other facilities as well. I'll not reveal those facilities to you. But I could say after staying in 13 years in hostel life, I have never seen these kinds of facilities in any different pieces where you pay and then you stay. They do not clean toilets every single day. Once in a week they come, but here you get every single day people come and clean toilets, bathrooms. There are hot waters coming 24 hours. There is iron for you, press. So these things you will not find anywhere else, even after paying so much amount of money. And they take care of cleanliness, hygiene, everything, every tiny details they can do for you. They do fumigation. You go outside from where there will be mosquitoes and that's everything will be there, and caretakers will not be taking care of you exactly. Just the namesake they are caretakers. But here Sadhanapada Seva team is helping you in ways that you cannot even imagine that anybody can help. But beyond that, about some programs that you will be doing, be it Guru Puja or be it Angamardana or be it Sunya or what do you call Bhavaspandana, for them you will have to pay some certain amount of money depending upon what is the charges. And you can also choose opt for regional language like Tamil or English depending upon your want as well. So based on that, price also varies. Now, can you skip the program? Yes, if you want, you can skip the program. It's not mandatory for you to do those programs. If you have some money constraint or something, somebody also asked me about this thing, that is it necessary for us to go through the programs because I have money constraints. So it is not necessary for you to go through all those programs if money issues is there. But I would recommend you to go through these programs, because whatever you will pay in terms of money, I don't think you will feel that what you got is anywhere matching, because what they will provide you is going to be invaluable. You cannot compare that, you cannot match with any amount of money. And beyond that also, if you are here for the transformation, it is best that you let yourself completely transformed. So some amount of money you can definitely invest on yourself, and if you try to calculate, then entire money that you will be spending on Isha, it can be easily figured out in just 2 minutes. But what you will get out of Isha as a transformation, as a life, as a lifestyle, as a way of living, is invaluable, unimaginable. It will be much more than you can be able to pay ever in your life. So paying just small amount of money for these programs, these are the invaluable programs that I could ever say. So it is 100% worth it. There is no doubt in that. Now, how many people apply for Sadhanapada? Because somebody actually wrote one comment in the comment box. He says getting into Sadhanapada is toughest or tougher than going into Harvard. So it was really funny for me, but because actually so many people apply for Sadhanapada and very few people get chance to go through it. Last year I think 19,000 people got or applied for it, only like 1,200 or 1,300 people got selected, and this year around 30,000 people. You can imagine 30,000 people are applying for it, and only again 1,200 to 1,300. So the biggest issue, the reason they are not being able to take people, is because of the infrastructure. See, 1,300 people is not an easy job, but still they are taking 1,300 people. And Sadhguru also says, people are there ready to get them transformed. But what to do? There are no infrastructure. If there is no infrastructure, then where they'll go? If we cannot accommodate them, if we cannot bring them to the ashram and give them the life that they wanted, obviously they will go to the party, obviously they will go to the bar nearest bar, isn't it? So even Sadhguru is trying to cope up with that. So in one of his video he mentioned that by 2025 he is trying to accommodate around 10,000 people in the ashram. But I do not know how they are going to pull it off, because so far the structures that I am seeing are not yet capable of managing that. And also in the ashram they cannot build structures one after another, like up and up, because of this wind, and there will be a lot of different things because of the ashram environment. They cannot just make it another apartment stuff. So somehow Sadhguru is planning to do something like that, but unfortunately the infrastructure is very limited. In that sense, the applications that are coming, unfortunately they cannot be able to accept most of it. But still, whatever the number of applications that they are accepting, out of that also there are so many people who are leaving the programs in the mid because of some health issues, because of some family issues and all that. So my suggestion would be to you is, if you are 100% sure about your transformation, 100% sure about the program that you are going to spend entire 7 months with the ashram and putting yourself 100% into the process without getting deviated and distracted about any other things in your life that is going on, then this is the program for you. And if you approach this program in that sense, then I think your chances of getting selected for this program will be higher, because you will be going through an interview process as well. In this interview process, they will be trying to figure out that how to help you in best possible way. So if you have that desire within yourself, your answers will automatically come. And if you do not have that desire and you try to make up those answers, they will figure it out. And please do not do that. Whatever it is there, just go ahead and speak to them, communicate them. This is not going to be an interview like job interview where you a little bit fake thing works, and where a little bit pretend works, where even if you are not confident, you just show confidence and it works. But here, if you try to do that, it will take a toll on you, because when you come here to the ashram, the kind of life that you will get, it will be much more difficult. So that is why they would be asking you a certain question to help you, to let you know that how you can manage during this journey. So that is why this accommodation issue is there. But apart from that, I do not think any issues are there. In terms of food and other things, they can make it up to people because of the kind of but other than that, I do not think any issues are there. But hopefully this will be corrected, and as Sadhguru said, 10,000 people can be accommodated in the ashram, and hopefully if that happens, then this will be a biggest transformation program. This will become a biggest transformation program in the entire world. The kind of transformation it can give to a normal human being, I do not think any other program can give. Other programs, they mostly focus on the career part, the money aspect. But this program focuses completely on the life that who you are. And I think whatever they teach you, whatever they make you realize, whatever the programs, whatever the small segments of these programs teach you or make you realize, it is something that we must realize when we were very young, like in our teenage only. But later, but somehow what you can do, we have already grown up, but still it is the good time to learn about all those things before it gets late. Okay. Next question. What is the prerequisite for this program? Inner engineering, only inner engineering, and also your willingness. Because without your willingness, if you come to the program, then most part of this program is going to be torture for you, because this program is designed to make you be intense. As Sadhanapada itself says, clarity, balance and intensity. So there will be ups and downs where you have to maintain your balance. There will be situations where you will not have clarity, but you have to figure out how to do it. There will be situations where you have to do continuous rigorous work. So clarity, balance, intensity, they will give you the circumstances and situation, and this is something that you have to strive for. And if you strive for it, then if you can build certain amount of clarity, balance, intensity, you will see complete difference within yourself, that how you were and how you are now. So that is why willingness is going to be a crucial aspect in this journey. How to fill the form? Please send the link. Okay, you will find the link in the description below. I'll put it. Okay. Is English necessary for this program? Well, English is not necessary, but mostly I see a lot of people are there who are Tamil or Telugu people who are here. They do not speak much English, but still they are managing it. So regional language also is going to work as well. I've seen also some Hindi speaking people who are not really good at English either. So it is not mandatory, but English being the most spoken language, because most of the people can be able to understand that language. So most of the people can be able to understand the language. So that is why English is kept as most common language to communicate. But otherwise there is no such restriction that if you do not speak English, you will not be selected or something like that. it is completely fine. If you can understand English, that much is enough, because most of the content that you will be seeing, most of the content that you will be watching, or most people that will be interacting with, they will be speaking to you in English. So it is best that if you are speaking or at least understanding English, then that much I think is enough for you. Okay, is mobile phone allowed there? Obviously, I am having one. See, mobile phone is not allowed only when you are in the programs like orientation program or Bhava Spandana or Sunya programs or different set of programs. You will not be using mobile phones, and especially when you are going in silence. In those cases, you will not be using your mobile phones, but rest of the time you will be having your mobile phone, because a lot of things has to be done through your mobile phones only. Like especially I'm in e-media team, so in e-media mostly you can be able to check your emails, or you can be able to check some YouTube algorithms or something, or YouTube studios and something. So in that aspect you need your mobile phones, and contacts, communications, everything happens through mobile phones only, so mobile phones will be allowed for sure. And depending upon some situation, you have to keep your mobile phone away. But the good thing is, mostly if you avoid your mobile phone, then it is best for you, because this environment is created in such a way that you can be able to grasp it only when you pay attention to the nature. But if you are into it, then what can we do? Yes or no? Filling up Sadhanapada form before Sambhavi, post IE. Okay, it is about Sambhavi. So as I already mentioned that Sambhavi is the prerequisite for this program. But earlier what used to happen is that there used to be different programs like inner engineering completion, two different programs. And some people used to apply before inner engineering, some people used to apply after inner engineering, some people used to apply after inner engineering completion as well. So it is best that if you apply after inner engineering completion as in Sambhavi initiation, because they only allow people who are already initiated into Sambhavi. Now since the new update of this inner engineering, they have already incorporated the Sambhavi into the program itself. So in the inner engineering only, you will be going through all the Sambhavi process, Sambhavi initiation as well. After Sambhavi initiation, you can apply for the Sadhanapada. But if you apply before initiation of the Sambhavi Mahamudra, they will ask you, so please you apply for it, please you go through the Sambhavi initiation, then you can apply for it, then we can be able to think about it. So they can actually process your application further. Otherwise, unless and until Sambhavi is completed, they will not be able to process your application. In the last question, I have not received the email yet, so have patience. So depending upon situation and circumstances, they will be approaching you back again. Last time what happened with me, I have already mentioned about it, that some technical glitch had happened, and because of that I couldn't register for the webinar. So they called me many times, like multiple times. Every single, I think 2-3 days, one volunteer used to call me. Every single day another volunteer used to call me, and I used to make them understand from the beginning what exactly happened with me. These ants are biting me like crazy. So I used to make them understand what has happened with me and this, that, everything to every new volunteer. But somehow it got fixed, my problem. So you have to have a patience a little, and then just wait for it. If you have given best of your ability or best of your answers or things that you could have given, then just leave it up to them and go into whatever you are doing, and whatever has to happen will happen for sure. So that is it about this video. I hope your questions is inside this video. If you did not find your answer to this question, you can write this question down below. I'll make another part of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.